Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of Livy's Family Fun World channel. I'm Angela, Olivia's mother, and she goes by Livy as it's her nickname. Livy, say hi to everyone.
Hi everybody.
So Livy is gonna make a quick and easy steak, and if you watch, you'll be able to make a quick and easy steak also, and it'll be one of the best tasting steaks that you've ever had. Now this is Livy's granddad's special secret recipe. So our mission is to review activities and toys for girls and boys of all ages. So just stay tuned and you'll be able to make a quick and easy steak too. And it'll be very, very tasty. And don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. All right, so the first and most important thing that you must do before you start cooking is you must wash your hands thoroughly. We actually did wash our hands very thoroughly in the chili cooking video. We just didn't get it on camera, so don't worry. We're very safe when it comes to, cleanliness. All right, let's go ahead. Some more soap. Just in case, because you want to make sure you use enough soap. So it's better to have too much soap than not enough. And you must make sure that you are getting in all of the corners of your hands and between your fingers, even on your wrist. You always want to make sure that you are thoroughly, and you want to scrub. You don't just want to rub your hands. You want to actually scrub fingertips, all parts of your hands. Okay, Livy.
What?
To the ingredients, we have 4 thinly cut T-bone steaks. So there's 1 in the package. We got them from Jewel, and we already have 3 in here. We have 1 tablespoon of minced onion. We have 1/4 of sliced onion. We have minced garlic. We have flour. We have meat tenderizer, we have seasoning salt, and we have extra virgin olive oil. Okay, so Livy is going to take the last steak out of its package. Here you go, Livy. And then we're going to rinse off all the steaks. Maybe easier if you just puncture it right there. Okay, and so go ahead and drop that steak in the bowl. So it's good to have all of your meat in the bowl so that you can go ahead and rinse it off and not get the blood, splattered everywhere in the sink. So we're done rinsing the steak, so now we need to wash our hands again. All right, let's go, Livy. All right, so we have finished washing our hands after we rinsed off our meat, and oh, look who just came in. This is my lovely sister-in-law, Monet. This is actually her lovely house, and this is Lexi.
This is my daughter.
And they're also Livy's TT, aka Auntie, and cousin. All right, and we also have our lovely grandmother, Grandma Marlene, which is actually Livy's a great grandmother, and she's the matriarch of the family.
I'm the head of the clan.
So, Grandma, how does it feel to be on an episode of Livy's Family Fun World channel?
I'm having a great time. I'm happy to be included. And as you know, I'm head of the clan.
Yeah.
I'm the matriarch of this beautiful big family.
Well,
You can thank me for all the good things that you see here.
Well, you heard it, guys. Straight from the matriarch's mouth. Head of the family. So now we're going to season our steaks, and Livy's actually going to do this part, and I'm going to instruct her. So what we've done is we have put some aluminum foil on top of the seasonings. This way Livy doesn't put too much seasoning on the steaks. Oh wait, Livy, so let's start off with the unseasoned meat tenderizer. We're gonna start off with this one, and you're gonna slightly go over it, maybe a few shakes. And remember, make sure you make your way around the whole steak, and then we're gonna do the other side actually after we put all the other ingredients on. Okay. Okay, and one of the other seasonings that we're going to use is chili powder. And you just want to lightly season the steaks. Okay, so remember, you want to have thinly cut steaks. The thinner, the better. Also, you want to make sure that you season to taste. So there are a couple of seasonings that we usually use. We just forgot them, but you want to have pepper and Weber brand steak seasoning. Okay, so we're going to make sure that we use medium heat. So you want your flame to be on medium. Just like we're doing both. Are we doing both? Okay, and then we're going to pour some extra virgin olive oil into the skillet, and you want just enough just to cook the steaks. You're not gonna deep fry them or anything like that. So go ahead, Livy, go ahead and pour, and I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, that's enough. Okay, so we got a little extra flour on this steak. So what we're going to do is we're going to move some of this flour on this steak, and we're gonna rub it in so that it covers up all the steak on both sides. And Livy, you can go ahead and do the same thing. And if you need, make sure you're doing it on all the sides, Livy. And if you have a little extra flour, then you can just move it over here and then move it over here. Any parts that you need any extra flour, just use the flour that you have and move and get it on all parts of the steak. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to take one of the steaks and I'm going to put it in the pan.
Now look at this.
Wait, you want to no, that's clean. Okay, so now we're going to add our onions, our sliced onions, to the pans of steaks. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use half of what we have in here in one pan and half in the other. And Livy's going to go ahead and add the slices of onions. Here you go, Livy. Now, as she's cooking or as she's adding the ingredients, we're always monitoring her to make sure she's safe. So don't worry, guys. Now make sure you add it to the areas where there are no there's no meat, okay? So like on the sides. Okay? So like that. And if you want to break it up, yeah. Perfect. So now we can move on to this one. Very good. Very good. And so again, as you notice, we're adding the onions to the areas where in the pan where there's no meat, so they can cook evenly with the steaks. Okay, so now we're going to add our minced onions in each pan. Livy, go ahead. And add it in the areas. Yep, that's good. And now, kind of shake it a little. Okay, now we put a little bit extra in here, so we're just gonna move that over there so it's even. Now it's time to flip the steaks. And you wanna make sure that you use a plastic fork so that you don't, scrape the bottom of your pan. Alright, so if you notice here, you got a nice little amount of color, and I'm gonna just move the onions around so that they don't cook too fast. Let's see if this one's ready. This one needs to be cooked a little bit more, so. All right. Yeah, that one is done. This one doesn't look good.
Look good.
So now I'm going to add another minuscule amount of minced garlic to intensify the flavor of the onion. So what we've done is we've first taken all of the steaks out of the pan, and we've put paper towel down so that the steaks can drain the oil out. And then we have drained all the oil out of the pans, and we have left all of the leftover ingredients in the pan and kept them and put them back in the pan. And now what we're going to do is add the steaks back in the pan, all 4 steaks. Okay, so now we're going to repeat the process over here and drain out all the oil. We have done the same thing over here with the draining the oil, and now we're going to add these steaks back in the pan. As you can see, the steaks are done, and you have kind of that, gravy ingredient at the bottom with the onions. And now we can take the steaks out. And all right, so I'm taking the steaks out, and the gravy at the bottom, gravy ingredients and everything and onions goes good over white rice. And like I said, you can consider these steamed steaks and not fried steak. Okay, Livy, it's time for your main course. Go ahead and take some bites. Okay, Livy, what do you give this steak? A thumbs up or a thumbs down?
A thumbs up.
All right, so we've had the main course, and you heard Livy. She gave it a thumbs up. So, like I said in the beginning, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And thank you so much for watching a new episode of Livy's Family Fun World channel.